Hey, welcome to Gray Tokens, episode 2. I'm Kenny Martin,
D. Bowden, a.k.a. Spank.
a.k.a. Spank.
Spank.
I'll start calling you Spank.
Spanky. As
And our
Dot.
producer, Josh Boyle, back there on the ones and twos. Woo. So we got episode 2. What did we learn from episode 1?
Ooh, life.
We learned that black guys wear shoes while they're having sex.
Yes. It means many other things. I'm glad we didn't go and elaborate longer.
We'll get into that at some point.
Not today.
So, how we're going to start off this episode 2, I was thinking. Do you remember the game Smash, Marry, Bury?
Yeah.
We had to call it something a little different for YouTube. But so Smash, Marry, Bury. So you'd have sex with one, you'd obviously marry another, and then you would bury the third.
Okay.
So let me throw these 3 at you. So we're going to go Beyonce.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Kim Kardashian.
Okay.
And Rihanna.
Ooh, okay.
Smash,
okay.
marry, bury.
All right. I am going to smash Rihanna. I'm going to marry Beyonce. And I'm going to bury Kim K.
Kim K, you're burying. The richest one.
Yeah. What? She's not richer than Beyonce.
Yeah. Well, you got a half Beyonce's with Jay-Z.
I'm not greedy. I don't care about money like that.
You're not going to get into that.
She didn't have too much black dick in her. I'm just keeping it real.
You don't think Rihanna and Beyonce? Yeah?
Beyonce hasn't. She's
just Jay-Z.
Yeah, just Jay and whatever that kid she was with in high school.
What was his name?
I forgot. But clearly, Jay, she has so many songs about his penis. It's amazing.
Yeah. So, all right. So before the camera turned on, we were having a little conversation about penis size in men. Obviously in men, not in women. And you were saying it was the way they walk.
I was told. I asked my woman this too.
Yeah.
I said, well, why are y'all so big on sweatpants and all this?
Yeah, the gray sweatpants.
The gray sweats and all that. And I said, how you know how big a guy is? She said, you could tell by the way they walk. I was like, what do you mean? Like, by the way they walk.
Yeah.
I said, well, I don't walk any particular way. You know
Are you
what
saying you're well endowed?
I'm saying, this is a question that I asked her. I don't have any problems. But, yeah,
Okay.
she about the way they walk. I said, well, hell, maybe if, some guy walks up to you and he's limping, pigeon-toed, and skipping, you got a big one? You know?
What is it, big or is it small?
Yeah.
If they limp.
That's what I was trying
You
to
don't know.
figure.
She didn't tell
She
you.
didn't say. She just said it's the way they walk.
It might be the confidence in the way they walk.
I guess. She was very broad with it. Just said, by the way they walk. She didn't give me any details whatsoever. So that didn't help me at all.
So how do you walk? I mean, is there...
Shit, I don't know how I walk. I think I walk like Rumpelstiltskin for crying out
I
loud.
think penis size also is like if you put... if me and you had the same size penis, it looks a lot smaller on me than it would on you. Like when I was 14 years old, my penis looked bigger than it does now because my body was smaller, right? It's like
So are you referencing by me being short?
Yeah.
It looks bigger because I'm short?
I'm asking that. Do you think that's it?
No. I think it's hereditary.
3 inches
and
is 3 inches.
It's genetics, man. It's generic. A
Is
lot of white men just ain't got big cocks. You got John Holmes and all that, but hey, majority, your average broke brother that's standing on the corner selling a nickel bag of weed, 4 felonies, credit score 380, probably got a 9-inch plus.
Probably.
Straight up with like 5 baby mamas and 13
There's a reason
kids.
he has 5 baby mamas.
No. Your penis doesn't have anything to do with having a lot of kids. That just means you pull out.
It has a lot
sucks.
of sex.
Yeah.
It might have something to do with
I
it.
have a
Word gets around.
I have a cousin like that. I have a cousin. He's 34, man. He has 14 kids. Right?
Holy shit!
14 kids. You know what he said? I did it for my country. What the hell does that mean?
Where
bro?
country he from?
Right. He said, I want to pass Granddad up. I said, Granddad had 7, bro. You got a football team and a basketball team.
Holy shit!
Like
14.
14 kids.
Damn.
He started having them like at 14, 15. It's like, bro, you
So I'm from Alabama, obviously, right?
Right.
And I knew this guy. He was my age. He was a buddy of mine. His mom had him when she was 14, and he had a kid when he was 15. She was a 29-year-old grandmother.
I believe it. Yeah, I believe it. That kind of happened with me too. My mom had me. She got pregnant with me when she was 16, so she had me when she was 17. I was 1. I had my daughter at 17, and made my mother a grandmother at like 30. Like at that time, it didn't register in my
That math
head.
doesn't work out.
Yeah, it doesn't.
If you had one, if you were 17, if she was 17
she was 17
when she had you, and then you was 17 when you had another.
When I had a kid,
the 17 plus 17 is 34.
She was 30. Yeah, she was in her 30s.
Oh, I thought you said
she was
30.
in her 30. She was in her 30s. Like I didn't, register why it was such a big deal. Like she wanted to kick my ass, bro. So like,
she was upset, dude.
Yeah, she hit me with an iron, and she's, you motherfucker. It's like, what the hell, mama? You got 7 kids. You just look at your parents as old when they got kids.
No matter what, your parents are old.
Yeah, they got kids. They're old. My daughter called me old. Like, oh, daddy, you old. I was like, what are you talking about?
Are you a granddad?
I'm a granddad. She made me a granddad.
You old.
She made me a granddad at like 34.
Damn. So there you go.
Here, like the curse.
There you go.
The baton was passed.
No pun intended.
Yeah, it was scary, bro.
So we're gonna go to our first segment of the night. So last weekend, a girl played football for the first time in SEC school.
Mm-hmm.
She kicked the ball off. She didn't kick an extra point or a field goal or anything.
Just a kickoff return.
Yeah.
Regular kickoff return.
Do you know how far that kickoff went?
What was it? 20 yards strong?
I think it was 27 yards with a bounce.
Ooh, nice.
21 yards in the air, I think. And it went about 4 feet.
Nice.
High.
Okay. Still catchable. Nice.
Catchable by the first guy.
First guy.
Yeah. So she was named SEC Player of the Week for that. What do you think?
We are there. We're reaching right now.
We are. It's 2020.
We are reaching.
We have
hard.
2,000 different genders, and one of those genders that is not male was the SEC Player of the Week.
Nice. 27-yard kickoff. That's
one play. One play.
I don't know. This is just like you giving a kid that kid that didn't get picked up on the pickup game in basketball the chance to pick him up and let him take the first shot.
Exactly.
There you go, little buddy. Go take the shot.
It's like that kid in the high school game. They let the water boy play, put a jersey on.
Put the jersey on and let him run on the field with the team, and then everyone claps.
Right.
Like, good job.
But,
Woo!
But we're doing this in Division I major college football now.
She found a loophole. She got a full scholarship.
Yeah, I get. Well, she's a soccer player, and they let her on the football team to break
barriers.
Break barriers. Yeah.
Well, we are living in a time where we are trying to reach statistics.
Yeah.
For everything, you got to have a quota.
Yeah, that's right.
You just got to. Hey, it's 2020. We know the woman empowerment movement is real, so we're gonna have to balance this out. NCAA, we got to figure it out. Somebody has to take the first.
So
step.
does that mean a guy gets to play like girls softball?
No, because this has to do with the women movement. So no. You gotta find another sport that men only play.
I think LeBron gets to play in the WNBA now. How many points would LeBron score per game?
That would be Joanna Woman Part 2. With that movie Joanna Woman.
Yeah.
That would not. First of all, that would even be fair. No,
who cares about fair? We're just talking about gender equality.
We're talking, that's not gender equality. That's gender abuse with LeBron doing that. You gotta.
How many points a night would he score?
Oh my God! Probably on a bad night, 45.
Oh yeah, that's a horrible night.
That's on a horrible night. On a good day, he's 70 plus.
Well, let's put it this way: Cheryl Miller was scoring 100 points a game, not in the WNBA, but
high school, college,
yeah. So LeBron would at least score 150.
Yeah,
right.
On a good day.
Yeah, I don't know.
Definitely.
It's crazy to me. I'm not, I try to make it comical, but it's crazy. Let's jump in, plow through to our second me and you spoke a little bit about this, about the fights, so the Tyson Roy Jones Jr. fight. What? let's talk first about Jake Paul and your boy Nate Robinson.
See, first of all, I didn't even know about the boxing match right away, right? I didn't even know
About Tyson and
no about Nate Robinson. And
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know anything about that until last minute, right?
Yeah.
So I didn't know who Jake Paul was. I didn't know he was a YouTuber
Yeah,
guy.
for those that don't know, let's throw that out there. First of all, Nate Robinson is 3-time NBA
slam dunk champion.
5'6", 5'7",
5'7". No, 5'9".
5'9".
Yeah,
Anyway, short, very very short for the NBA, right?
Right.
Average NBA player is what, probably 6'7".
6'4", 6'5".
Well, you got to throw in there the 7 foot. Yeah,
6'4", 6'5".
6'4", 6'5". We'll just say that. Anyway, so Nate Robinson was 3-time, great athlete, 3-time NBA dunk contest winner. And Jake Paul is a YouTuber. I think he was on the Disney Channel or something. Maybe I'm wrong, but he grew up. He was a Viner. I know that. Then he transitioned to YouTube after Vine. Boy can throw hands.
Clearly, that has been shown.
So what you guys? I don't know if you guys watched it or not, but
God.
Jake Paul knocked Nate Robinson the fuck out.
Listen here, he put the wop scoobity bops on him. Okay, you ever seen them cartoons when they showed you the little thing? Boom, ping, pow, pow.
Like old Batman.
Yeah, he hit that boy Nate Robinson so hard. Back in the day, Mortal Kombat had a little character that used to stick his head out when you got into the combo move. It would go, whoopsie. It was a guy head like that. Right. That's what happened with Nate Robinson. Like, his Holy Ghost came out.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, Lord.
He had the black choir in the back.
Yes, he did. Every Southern Baptist church hymn went through his head when he hit that canvas. Oh, my Lord.
That old rugged cross.
Lord.
Yeah, so he hit him so hard, hit him with a 3-punch combo, knocked him so hard that the boy's knees went out and he fell forward.
I'll tell you
if you get knocked out falling forward, and he was out for like a minute, for like 60 seconds.
I'll tell you what, he probably has never been hit that hard in his life.
No, a car didn't hit him that hard.
Now, the after effect about that is kids. He's a father.
Yeah.
Quite sure.
Well, and Jake Paul mentioned that before the fight. He said that he didn't want Nate Robinson's sons to watch him fight.
It's going to be everywhere. Sorry.
Yeah.
How do you discipline your kid after that?
What do you do?
You know, hey, take the garbage out.
Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you, Dad.
I'm going to get Jake Paul to come over here and beat your ass.
You say, what you say? Well, you better go take that garbage out. Or what?
Or what?
You gonna
call Jake.
You going to do Jake Paul me like he did you? Ooh.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
Yeah, man.
What was up with his hair, too?
He's trying something new. He was trying something new.
He looked like Don't Be a Menace.
It looked like that or cauliflower.
Cauliflower.
Yeah.
He looked like cauliflower. Yeah. He did.
He did. He didn't look like
some dark ass cauliflower.
Yeah, he should have took some boxing training. Clearly didn't.
So to sum this up, he's not a fighter.
No.
An athlete is not a fighter.
No.
And Jake Paul had been training. This was his second professional fight.
Oh, my God.
I found out more about this. Nate Robinson. So after Jake Paul's first professional fight, I guess Nate Robinson needed to be in the limelight. He said something. He called Jake Paul out and said that he could whip Jake Paul's ass. It was clearly a promotional type deal. Anyway, he got out there and got that ass whipped.
I hope the check was worth it.
I hope so too. So now these kids that saw that fight won't remember Nate Robinson as being a great basketball player, dunk contest champion. They're gonna know him as what, a meme?
The guy that got knocked out. Yeah, he's gonna be the top. He'll be in the top 5 2020 memes.
Just like some of these kids don't know Michael Jordan, they just know him as a meme, the crying meme.
Yeah, the crying meme.
That's horrible.
Ugh.
It was bad. So what did you think about Tyson?
It is what I expected. 2 senior citizens going at it, and
Tyson lost 100 pounds for that.
Yeah, just 2 senior citizens shadow boxing, basically. You know. It was entertaining to a degree. I mean, 2-minute rounds. No one is expected to get knocked out.
Everybody got what they wanted, I guess. Nobody
on their behalf. I didn't get what I wanted. I'm glad I didn't pay for it because I would
well,
expect
you did get what you paid for.
Yeah, I would expect somebody to get knocked the F out straight up. You supposed to knock that man out.
I think Tyson's no dummy, right?
Oh no.
I mean, he comes off as a dummy, but he's been in the game so long. He's a businessman at this point. I think it was because I have watched some of the highlights and stuff. I think that it was. I'm not saying it was staged, but he backed off there towards the end.
Oh yeah.
They wanted to call it a draw. They wanted it to be.
They had to make it fair.
Yeah, they had to make it equal.
Right.
Going back to equality.
Right.
We don't like to see a winner or a loser.
I think also
everybody
for that,
wins.
On the marketing tip of that, you do it that way so you can't call for a rematch. Now you can get somebody else.
Or you can call
Or
for a
you
rematch.
can, but nobody wants to see you fight him again.
No.
So to keep it moving,
Keep it going.
now they both can go branch off and fight somebody else.
Yeah, so it was a company called Triller that put it on.
Yeah, Thriller. Yeah.
Thriller or Triller?
Triller.
Triller.
Now it's marketable for both of them on their both sides.
Yeah,
both parties.
I agree. So our third topic we want to talk about was just this. Everybody's talking about it. And you kind of have to talk about it a little bit. Is the whole COVID thing? So, we had 121 new cases in one day last week. People in the black community, what are they thinking of COVID? Are they saying fuck it?
Flu.
It's a flu.
Dude, it's flu season right now.
I agree. And
The
they're
doctors are just going to diagnose you with COVID during the flu season. It's an easy, marketable way of scaring the shit out of the country.
True.
That's all it is. It's fucking flu season. You have to be the stupidest person to really think everything is COVID right now when for the last 50 years of American history, this is the flu season.
True.
And people get sick. So what happens is, well, we got another disease going on right now called COVID. We can just say it's COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fucking idiots.
What do we do? Because California is on lockdown, right? New York is now on lockdown. People aren't traveling as much. We have a change in president after the first of the year. What do we do if there's a federal mandate to lock down?
Oh my God.
What do we do as Americans? Like, do we just not abide by it?
I guess we'll be right. We'll be on this YouTube. We'll be on here. We'll be podcasting 24/7. This will become the norm for
That's right.
everybody.
This will be our ham radio
won't
back
even
in the
just be
60s.
podcast. This is just how everyone interacts. Like right now, if you have a doctor appointment right now, they're doing videos.
Yeah. As a
Prescriptions,
proctologist.
proctologist, schooling right now.
Now's the time for OnlyFans. We need to get us an OnlyFans.
All right. Or you know what?
Well, that
Hey, it would be cool if you didn't know how to cut your hair, you could just FaceTime your barber and he'll just talk you through the haircut.
there you go.
All right, right there. Hold the blade right there now. Mm-hmm. To the left.
What do we do? I don't think Americans will. You can't. I mean, not to get all historical or anything, but you can.
We'll get over this.
We're all rebels, man. We're not going to abide by.
We're gonna figure this out as a country. Because to this point, people are going to get to that stage where the frustration is going to kick in. We have already lost so many small businesses that's closed down due to the COVID.
Yeah, just the comedy scene, man.
Yeah, entertainment in whole is losing billions of dollars all around the board. Sports, music.
Yeah, Disneyland's
movie,
closed.
Disney, like they're over this, man. They're over it.
Yeah,
Especially when your job is based off of interaction or people coming into your facility. Like you can't afford not to have your shit just being shut down like that.
People in cars going to drive-through stand-up.
Only thing you can do is speak wisely now, people. Y'all better start doing investment. Better get on Robinhood or something. Everybody start buying shares.
Start buying shares of Amazon.
Amazon, Uber Eats.
Yeah,
Uber
get
Eats.
on your Uber Eats.
Uber Eats is big right now.
What about the like escort services? What are they doing?
Man, you know what's crazy? I
went to a strip club here in Phoenix about a month ago. Jaguars. Shout out Jaguars.
I heard about it. I haven't been there yet.
Girls were wearing masks.
Were they wearing
age.
masks? Everything else was being shown, though. Hey,
Yeah.
nice.
I mean, you had to wear your mask if you got up and tipped the girls,
Right.
and then once you're sitting down, you didn't need it anymore. So
A lot of role playing, huh?
well, it helps the ugly strippers out.
It does.
You covering up those faces.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? To this point, it just helps with the imagination. You imagine if you had to just wear that all the time, smashing your girl.
That's the way it's gonna be, man.
How entertaining that be looking at your girl dressed like a nurse all the time.
Or with a damn mask like Bane.
Yeah. And she talks like I'm like, oh my God, you're taking strokes on me so good.
It's better if she's ugly, I guess. That mask covered up that ugly face.
Terrible.
Girls with bodies are really making out like bandits right now.
Oh man. Yeah. And you know it's crazy now because now it just makes you think and use your imagination even further. Like, I wonder how good she'd look under that mask. She probably looks like a sea donkey, but you like, dude, that body
is kicking.
10 right now.
Girls with pretty eyes are making out.
Yeah. Contacts. That's all you got to wear now. If you an ugly chick right now, all you got to do is put contacts in and wear a mask. You know, that's it.
Yeah, you're in.
Put contacts in the mask. The only thing they got to see is your eyes.
Let's be honest. Guys don't give a fuck anyway.
They don't.
Mask,
They
no
don't.
mask.
Listen, you can have 3 damn teeth. Somebody gonna love them gums.
Yep.
That's it.
As long as there are guys with foot fetishes.
All the day. All day.
You got a foot fetish? What's
No.
your thing?
No, I don't have a foot fetish. I like breasts. I was breastfed. That's it. You got breasts, you got me.
So breast over booty? Oh.
Unfortunately, I have to say, yeah.
wow.
I've had more big breast women. You know, she got breasts. I'm a sucker,
You in?
bro. You know, I've had a couple of twos, man. They ain't been dimes all the time. Hey, 5 twos is a dime.
You can't hit home runs all the time.
I'm just saying, man. 5 twos is a dime. I ain't gotta have. You know, I didn't have my share. You know, breastfed, bro.
I hear you.
Yeah.
So,
me.
but the majority of black dudes aren't breast guys.
Nah, you know what? I disagree.
For real?
I think the butt just started getting socially accepted. It was always women with butts. It was just more now being socially accepted more. Like, that's the thing now. But, you know, guys liked it, butts, breasts, all that. Well, you know, back in the days, they used to call women that was built and stacked like that, they call them brick houses.
Brick house.
That's a brick
That's a
house
song.
over there. Yeah, that's a stallion. You know, that's a brick house.
Is that
She had it
who
all.
sung that?
Who's a brick house?
Yeah.
Was that Rick James?
Rick James? What 5 fingers say the face?
You know,
Slap.
if a woman had all those assets, they were a brick house.
Yeah.
You know.
Have you ever seen the Rick James on Dave Chappelle?
Oh yeah,
Of course.
hilarious.
I don't know if a lot of our listeners have.
I have. Yeah. You know what?
All 7 of our listeners.
You know what Rick James was on. A lot of people don't know. You ever seen the movie Life?
No. With
Wait.
Martin Short or not Martin
Martin
Short?
Lawrence
Gosh,
and
Martin
Eddie
Lawrence.
Murphy, and
I didn't know he was on that.
he was Spanky Johnson.
You only know that because your name's Spanky.
No, I knew it because I read the credits when it was going off. He was the guy that ran. He was the bootlegger. He was picking up the liquor for Martin Lawrence.
what was it, you gonna eat that
Spanky
biscuit?
Johnson. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah.
I loved him. Dave Chappelle's reenactment of
Oh man,
Rick James.
right? Him and Murray, man.
What's Eddie Murphy's brother?
Yeah, yeah.
What was his name? Charlie Murphy.
Charlie
Diamonds.
Murphy's storytelling of it was hilarious.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
that's
man.
why Dave Chappelle had him do it because
Yeah.
he was in the back
Oh,
during
yeah.
the sets
Oh yeah, he's
telling
hilarious.
stories like about him and Prince and him and Rick James and shit like that.
It's hilarious.
That he played Prince in basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Prince beat his ass.
You guys want to play against us in a revolution?
The Revolution. Was it shirts versus blouses?
Yeah. You guys are the blouses.
What? Oh, okay. Here's another one. As we're going into this, isn't the regular. Well, it is going to be like a 24-hour segment. Ask a Black Guy.
Okay.
What about Prince?
What's the ask the black guy question about
Yeah,
Prince?
yeah. About Prince. Just view. What do you guys think of Prince?
Prince. Ooh, me personally, my dad, my biological dad, his nickname and back at home, I shit you not, is the Black Prince. They call my dad the Black Prince.
Isn't Prince the Black Prince?
No, the Black Prince.
As in the
The
color.
dark-skinned black version of Prince. Because my dad is like over the top, man. Like,
Okay.
he's still stuck in the 80 bubble, like 88 to 90.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
It is like he wore all the colorful ass suits,
The purple.
finger waves with a blonde streak through it, bro.
For real.
Like, I'm dead ass serious, man. He's
Have like
just
the
not-
Afro sheen and all that.
no,
shit?
no, no afros. I'm talking about finger waves and perms, man. Like Mr. T starter kit with
Yeah.
the jury, man. Like this dude was. My daddy was very flamboyant with the clothes, man. They called him the
That's
Black
where you
Prince.
get your fashion sense, man.
Yeah, but in a better way.
Well,
but,
not in his opinion.
yeah, no. He's dressing more like me now. My
I got
dad.
you.
But I think in the black community, Prince was that dude, man. Like every guy wanted to kind of be like him, and every woman wanted to smash and fuck him.
That's the thing with Prince. Like, dude,
He was just an attractive guy. I think he is the version of what they call in the Bible Lucifer. You know, they said God, the devil,
the prettiest angel.
was the prettiest angel, right?
Right.
That was Prince, bro. Prince was he's Lucifer.
Not only
man.
did he smash Carmen Electra, but he named Carmen Electra Carmen Electra.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
pimp is that?
Dude, Prince had G, man. Like, he can fuck your mama and fuck you.
And your dad.
And your dad. And guess what? Everyone would be okay with it. Like, it's Prince.
I heard you can't look Prince in the eyes or you turn
Yeah.
gay.
Yeah, you just be, I feel questionable about my sexuality probably right now. You know?
Yeah, I mean,
He did have an intimidating look. He's like, hi.
and he was a really, really small dude,
Very
right?
petite.
How
Yeah.
tall do you know?
5'2", I believe.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he was a
not
little dude.
that big. Yeah, I don't know how he did it, man, but yeah, he
5'7" in heels.
God, man, that man got pussy about a pound, man. I don't know. To each his own. I couldn't wear skating ring figurine outfits with my pants
or
connected.
scarves.
Nah. Well, yeah. See, Prince has inspired all this, man. Straight up, he has inspired all this.
And fuck all that jewelry and stuff.
Nah, just get you a scarf.
But I love scarves.
Hey, I like scarves. So, on the other tip, we did the last segment about asking Milwaukee, about where I'm from. So now me, Kenny, asking you, being from Alabama. First thing, what would be a stereotype that people would say about Alabama?
One thing is that we fuck our cousins and stuff.
Really?
Mm-hmm. There's some cases where that's true.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I won't elaborate on anything, but there is some cases where that may be true.
Okay.
Not that I know from firsthand experience or anything.
Yeah, no, not at all.
I don't want to call out my cousin.
Oh, jeez. All right.
Yeah, that we, all live in trailers, and that our biggest fear are tornadoes because they tear up the trailer parks and stuff like that. There's always, where there's smoke, there's fire. There's always truth in some things that people say, right?
Right.
So yeah, there's a lot of trailer parks. There's not so many. There's not that there's a lot of tornadoes in Alabama.
Right.
It's just that when they come, they tear shit up because houses are on wheels. Yeah, I mean,
when I think of Alabama, I think of.
You cringe.
Yeah, I cringe, man. I think of that movie Mississippi Burning. I always think of a whole bunch of old white people chasing me down.
Selma's in Alabama.
Yeah, I think about old white people chasing me down. Like, you get on up out of here now, boy.
Yeah, don't let the sun fall on your black ass.
Mm-hmm. you about the wrong side of town there, boy.
Yeah, there was the KKK.
Are they?
Yep.
Is the KKK still active?
Yes. It's not so prevalent now, but yeah, I remember like when I was in high school, the town north of me, like 10 miles away, there was one stop sign, one 4-way stop, and the KKK would be there on Saturdays and Sundays with like orange buckets taking up money for charity.
Wow.
Yo,
Wow, that's crazy.
for real.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, so
I would assume Black History Month, February, is not a good time for my black ass to go to.
that was years ago, man.
So I could go there in February.
Oh yeah, there's parts.
All right.
You can. There's parts that are off the road that you wouldn't want to go to.
Right.
But nothing would ever happen to you. So, I mean, that's.
But my thing is, I don't want to go to any town that has a population under 500.
Yes.
I think that would be good for me.
Yep. No, you wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah. Be the wrong turn, part 9 or some shit.
don't take a right in Hackleburg.
Oh, God.
So we're gonna wrap it up. We'll get back to more KKK talk and stuff in episode 3.
KKK.
So real quick, then I'll say this. So my name's Kenny. My brother's name is Kevin, and my other brother's name is Kyle.
Oh.
And there's
KKK.
there's a little family, not a family portrait, but it's just me and my 2 little brothers. I'm in the middle, and they're twins. One's on one side, one's on the other, and we all have K's, embroidered K's for our first name, and it's like in my parents' living room. They're so naive it don't even click with them. But every time I walk down there, all I see is like KKK. So bad. So we'll get into more of that stuff.
Oh,
Episode 3.
Oh man.
So appreciate you guys. If you've stuck around this far, thank you. Hit the subscribe button on YouTube and subscribe to us on Apple Podcast, on Spotify, on wherever you're hearing this. And I'm Kenny Martin. You can find me on Instagram at Kenny Martin Live.
I'm D Bowden. You can find me on Instagram at D Bowden 2018 or YouTube channel D Bowden TV.